It all started as a joke. YouTuber Brent Rivera had just hit 5 million followers on his horror prank channel and was desperate to top his last viral video. That's when he got the idea. "I'm gonna spend the night with a haunted Labubu doll," he announced, grinning into his camera. Alone, no edit, no cuts. The fans went wild. The comments exploded with dares and challenges. So he ordered one limited edition Labubu that collectors claimed would whisper your name at night. When the package arrived, the box felt heavier than he expected. He opened it, and there it was. The doll's oversized grin and glassy, vacant eyes were fixed in a permanent, almost mocking expression. Its grey fur was matted, as if it had been left damp in the dark. A faint, sickening smell of rot clung to it. Brent just laughed. "All right, buddy," he said to the doll. "Let's make you famous." He set up his tripod in an abandoned cabin his team had rented for the shoot. As night fell, the woods outside became unnervingly quiet. No birds, no wind, just an oppressive silence. The clock hit 2:47 a.m. when the camera's red light blinked on, signaling it was recording. "Okay, guys," Brent said to the lens, his voice echoing slightly in the empty room. "This is the part where the doll is supposed to move on its own." He placed Labubu on the dusty floor, facing the camera. Then he switched off the lights, leaving only a single flashlight beam aimed at the doll. Minutes stretched into what felt like an hour. Nothing. Brent was just about to call it a night, thinking the whole thing was a bust. But then he noticed something subtle. The doll's head, it had turned. Just slightly, maybe 15 degrees now, facing him instead of the camera. He quickly rewound the footage on his monitor. The camera showed it clearly. One frame, Labubu was looking at the lens. The very next frame, its eyes were fixed directly on Brent. "Nice try, Lexi," Brent called out, assuming his sister was trying to prank him back. "You almost got me." The only reply was silence. And then a giggle, high-pitched, mechanical. It was coming from the doll. Brent froze, his heart pounding in his chest. "Alexa, stop," he said, his voice trembling slightly. No response. The giggle came again, longer this time, like a child choking on laughter. He whipped the flashlight toward the doll butt. It was gone. Only a long, thin shadow stretched across the wall where it had been sitting just a second ago. Suddenly, something brushed against his ankle. Brent leaped back, slamming into the tripod. The camera feed shook violently, but for a split second he caught a glimpse of it. The doll was crawling across the floor on its stubby hands, its grin stretching impossibly wide. Okay, good prank," Brent yelled, a mix of laughter and pure panic in his voice. He scrambled for the door, fumbling with the rusty lock. His phone buzzed in his pocket. A notification. He pulled it out. It read, "New upload. The Laughing Labubu live." But he hadn't started a live stream. His screen showed a video feed of him standing in the cabin. But in the live feed behind him, the Labubu doll was perched on his shoulder, whispering something into his ear. His blood ran cold. He spun around. Nothing was there. He grabbed for the camera to stop the stream, but his hands froze when he saw the comments flying by. "It's right behind you, bro. It's smiling. Don't move." The giggle returned, this time right next to his ear. In that same instant, the flashlight died, plunging the room into absolute darkness. When his team found the cabin at sunrise, the camera was still recording. Brent was gone. Only the Labubu doll sat on the floor, facing the lens, its eyes wide and bright. The camera's memory card contained 7 hours of footage. It was completely silent, except for one thing that started around the 6-hour mark: a whisper. Over and over again, a distorted voice repeated the same chilling phrase. Brent's next video, coming soon. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Stay safe out there.